We're right on.
Hey, we're live.
It says that. I don't know if it's true.
Let's double
Because not
check
everything
it.
in life is true, Maggie.
Let's make sure we got some audio because last week we started.
Then we
with-
got audio.
We're straight.
Look at my new koozie.
I was just complimenting that before we started this, and I really like the texture of it.
Yeah.
Only thing I don't like is the prejudice behind it. Is they don't make them for sodas. You know, when you ever seen a soda can that skinny?
I'm sure they got like 12 ounce deal now. They
I
all
mean,
got
yeah.
them.
If you
Yeti's
want to
got
buy the
them.
12-ounce 12-pack cans, that's
What do you-
$6 a 12-pack
What do you
now.
find
You know?
instead?
Like tall cans of soda.
They sell that?
Yeah,
Like 16 ounce soda?
yeah. It's a 16-ounce, and QT's got them.
Oh, yeah, but that's only like specialty sodas. Like you got to get like the Pepsi, what's the nitro one?
No, they got them in Coke. The Coke products got them. Pepsi products don't have the
16
talls.
ounce can.
Yeah, they got Coke, Dr Pepper, root beer.
So, like, I don't like draft beer,
Okay.
but I prefer like draft soda. Why would you go to the store? Like, if you for $1 could get a cup this big,
Yeah, I mean, I
Why
guess
would you buy a
I guess I
bottle?
wouldn't because I always just drink the fountain drinks anyway.
yeah, a lot of people do.
So you
that,
got a
though,
point.
Right? Like, they go there and they spend like $2.89 on a
20-ounce bottle now.
of Coke. And
Yeah.
you can get like the whole thing. And the
You get
best
a
part
whole
about the
44
fountain
ounce
is
fountain.
like, I feel like it's kind of a gray area where if you get like a couple like and then you drink it there, you get that little bit's free, right?
Well, that's what I do
Everybody does
every
it.
time. Yeah,
Like that's got to be factored into the multiplier. They already know you're doing that.
that's why I always take off the first cup and I grab the second cup. I put the first cup back, right? Because growing up in the hood, you used to see the homeless guys. They'd walk up and they'd fill up, they'd drink, and then they put the cup back.
Oh yeah. That's
So I always pull the first one off and then get the second one, put the first one back.
See, I do it because every time I pull it, then the second one falls on the floor, and then I always put that one on. So I always go a couple, 3 or 4 deep.
Yeah.
But I only drink a fountain soda maybe like once a year.
Really?
Once a year, I'm gonna do the fountain soda thing. Yeah. No.
Yeah, fuck. I drink 3 a day. It's horrible.
3 what?
Fountains drinks a day.
That's a good move. That's why you're in
that's
such good shape.
True. I got a shirt on this week. It's the first time.
Well, I mean,
It's a new shirt. So
you didn't have a shirt before?
I always just wear a wife beater. You know, that's my shit. But it was actually a little chilly too. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put on a shirt.
It is cold.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to go to Colorado tomorrow. It's going to be even colder.
How was your holidays? We didn't do the podcast last week because Christmas. Did you enjoy it? Or were you a Scrooge
I worked
like every year?
I worked the whole
Of course
Christmas
you
day.
worked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
alright.
here at, I think, 6:30 a.m. And then
Dumbest shit ever.
I did, I got kicked off that electric ride. And then,
Yeah, your Silent Sunday.
Yeah, I got kicked out of Silent Sunday.
Yeah.
And then I went and seen a couple, blah, blah, blah. What about you? I know you got a better story to tell than me about that thing.
No, it was good.
Yeah.
You know, Christmas is amazing. We did a ride last night too. That wasn't so amazing.
Why? It's cold?
No, it was actually beautiful last night. Only got to like the mid 50s.
Wasn't it raining or no?
Nuh-uh, not at all last
Didn't start
night.
raining?
Mm-mm. Martin blew a tire halfway through. My tire went flat. Had to fill it up like 3 times on the ride. My front and my back tire was showing wire. You know.
Why?
They're just gone. You know. So I needed tires. I've been putting it off. So finally, I placed an order today for a set of tires. They'll be here supposedly Friday for $100.74 for a set. Not a bad deal. Apparently, they're supposed to be good. I'm gonna try them out and see because I had the slicks before, but these aren't slicks. Slicks is $240 for the pair shipped to your door. I just couldn't justify
That's
it
cheap
right
though.
now.
Like my truck tire is always $1,000.
I know, but for 2 tires for $240 for 12-inch tires too at that, I'm not paying that. So got the $100 set. Hopefully, going cheap when it comes to your life isn't going to be a bad thing this time.
Yeah, especially because you're going to be going a lot faster than a lot of other people. I forget the tires on my Grom,
Well,
but they're the pretty good ones.
which ones?
I don't know. They're like soft slicks.
I think you got the Kendas. It's the same ones I ordered.
Yeah.
Yeah, same ones.
Yeah, I had
I'm gonna throw them on.
a dickhead put them on, but I've been thinking about selling my Grom. All right, anyways.
Yeah, you should honestly.
No, I actually talked to somebody here last night, and they were like, "Oh, you want to sell?" I was like, "I'd probably sell it for this
How much?
$6,000."
You think you get it?
I wouldn't sell it for less because it cost me, but I'm like $9,000 into it, I think.
I mean,
So I paid like $4,500, and then I got that exhaust, the shock, all labor from Dumb and Dumber putting it together.
Yeah.
The headlights.
Issue is you'll never get that shit back, and that's with every build, right?
Yeah, no, that's that.
So I get you're trying to settle on 6, but at the same time, like, if you get it, hell yeah, I hope you do.
Would that get 6?
Yeah, I hope you get 8,000 for the motherfucker.
Well, it's got to be worth at least 55.
Say 55 is reasonable for it
because I sold the stock one for 55.
Okay.
Right, so it's got to be worth that
Right?
to somebody.
I hope so.
And then I've got $4,000 worth of parts. That's gonna be worth $500.
You see, we got 0 viewers.
Yeah, we're not bragging though.
Dude, what the fuck? My wife and your lady's not even watching.
They're not even watching.
Wait, that's a guaranteed 2. They're not even watching our shit, huh?
It's later tonight, man.
It's not later. I mean, it's fucking 8:30. I think last time
Holidays.
we didn't start until fucking 9.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's a Wednesday. I'm ready to party.
Yeah, you
want to party tonight? I'm
No.
driving.
Can't.
Oh.
We're leaving out of town earlier than where I got.
What time are you leaving?
11.
Oh, we pull all nighter. You get a couple hours nap and head out of town. We'll have fun.
Not a bad move. Going to Page, I could just stop and stay with Josh.
There you go. He's not up there though.
No, that ain't gonna work.
I think he's taking up until. Well, he might be up there. I don't know. You can call him and see. Go hang out with that motherfucker.
He's badass.
So what else is new?
That's it. That finally sold some stuff today. Sold 3 Honda Trails, which I felt like I couldn't give them away. And then all of a sudden this last week, it's just been like the last couple of days, like tons of people hit me up about it. And
It's the after the holiday not guilty purchase.
yeah,
That's what I like to call that.
That's the thing.
People
And then,
had the money before, right? But they weren't buying toys themselves.
You know, this would have been something you would have totally done. So this guy came yesterday, called me, said he was super interested, sent another guy from Queen Creek. Guy came over and was like, yeah, we'll buy them. We worked out this deal package for all 3.
Okay.
Shook on
Package
it.
deal.
Yeah, shook on it.
Okay.
You know.
That
This
seals
morning-
the deal. You shake on it, it's done.
So this morning, another guy hits me up. It's like, hey, do you still have this for sale? And I'm like, nah, some guy. I said, I don't know. And I said, he came by last night, said he was coming today. And he goes, did he give you a deposit? I go, no. He goes, so it's not sold. I'm going to pay you more. I'm like, man, I told him I would. And I said, I'll call him, you know.
Just to double check.
Yeah. I said, yeah, I'm just going to call and see. So I called the guy, didn't answer.
Okay.
So I text him, and he's like, yeah, no, we're still coming. So, like,
Cool.
I could have totally sold it out from under him and made, like, an extra 5 or
You shook his hand, though.
$800. Yeah. And so, like, Daniel and them, they were, like, mad at me. Like,
Mm-mm.
why? What do you mean? I'm like, I don't know. I just have, like, I don't want to say I have a high level of integrity, but I have some. And, like, a deal's a deal. Like, you know, that
Deal's
guy
a
said
deal.
he was
I
coming.
wouldn't have sold it for more 100%.
No,
I wouldn't have.
really.
So if I shake your hand, look you in the eye, and say deal, that's deal. That's locked in. I've had people actually revert on that with me, and it really, really makes me mad. You know, when you shake my fucking hand about
So
something,
that's it.
it's locked in. I mean, that's forever.
Yeah.
I mean, this country was built on a fucking handshake and a look in the eye, to be honest with you.
Yeah, now it's just kind of
It's-
like a hand job or something.
But I mean, and I hate the motherfuckers that try to come in and snipe and offer fucking more.
Oh,
That's
I've been that
stupid
guy.
because that kills markets.
Yeah,
and if you
no,
ever
I've
overpay
done
for
that.
something, you're fucking dumb.
Yeah,
I hate it.
I've done that in certain situations.
Yeah, I'm sure you
But
have.
the thing is, like, where do you draw a line with that? You know, it's like if you're not going to keep your word about this, you can't keep your word about that. You're probably not going to keep your word with your kid. You know, and so kind of like blah 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 blah. You know, it goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that. So I sold those 2 things. You'll love this story. So you know, my truck takes the most expensive oil change in the world.
Yeah.
So I went to dealer yesterday to get the oil filter because I was there. I was like, I might as well buy the oil. So it was like $190, and then I talked them down. They gave me like a discount, so it was like $145 or no. It was more than that. I think out the door was like $160.
Okay.
So I put all
For
my
what?
the filter and the oil.
Oh, I think it was 500.
That's for them to do it.
Oh, so
But the filter's $110, and then
Okay.
the oil's like
Oh,
$10
just the
a quart,
price
it
of-
takes 11. No, I'm telling you the story wrong. No, it was
Okay.
going to be $290, and they ended up doing it for me for $230. That's what it was, or $240.
was the cost, just not the oil change,
Just
but
the parts.
The parts.
Yeah. And then this morning I wake up at like whatever time and it's raining. You know, and I'm like, motherfucker. So my crazy expensive oil change is sitting in the back of the truck. So I go down there, 4 a.m, cold, got like nothing on basically, and I rescued the oil. I figured the oil's fine.
Yeah, it's sealed.
Well, I mean, if the oil doesn't come out, I'm not sure how water's going in, right?
Yeah.
So that part I wasn't worried about. But the filter, I pick up the box, it was soaking wet, right? My $110 oil filter.
Oh, Jesus.
And then I take it out, and luckily it's in a plastic bag.
Okay.
So I think it's okay. We're gonna try it.
Yeah, that's good news.
Yeah, so it wasn't.
So it's $240. So that means what are they charging on an oil change? 2 hours of labor?
Yeah, probably that.
That's fucking insane.
But-
It's 20 minutes. If they're lucky, they got a pit and
But
everything, you know?
it's not that.
I just think that's a ripoff.
Like,
dude.
see, that's where Daniel gets it wrong too.
What?
Like this whole hourly rate thing.
Yeah.
So
It's by an hour, 60 minutes.
But for the dealer, you pull in, the service advisor goes, "Hey, what's happening?" Right? And he's like, "I want a oil change." And they sit there and they fuck with you for like 15 minutes. Okay, well, how about this? Blah, 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 right?
That's not part of the time. I know what you're getting at. That
But
ain't part of the
all
hour.
that- and then here comes the service advisor. Comes out, "Hey, what's going on? What's the deal?" I just sold you an oil change. Okay, cool. Which car is it? It's that one over there, right? So then that dickhead's got to go, "Okay, I'm gonna do that."
They're telling me all new shit because I've never been there to get something done. So the only time I've actually been to the dealer is the free oil change, which they hate me anyways when I come in there because they try to upsell me. I'm just like, go fuck yourself. I'm here for the free oil change because my wife bought me the truck here. Like the first 2 oil changes are free, whatever the fuck the case may be, right? They just don't like guys like me, right? Because they're not selling me on their fucking air filter.
Right.
And blah, blah, blah. You know, you need a cabin. I don't need shit. I need a fucking free oil change.
It's got to go down the line, is my point. So by the time the guy gets to do what he's supposed to be doing, it's 20 minutes. After
that shouldn't be counted.
You know,
it's an hour per what they're paying their fucking mechanic out there, right? They're giving that guy fucking $18 an hour, right? And they're charging what, 170?
Maybe it's like 160.
100%, you know. So that's where they're making the. You can't count the time they're trying to sell you shit. That's not cool.
I mean, that's the business side of business. You know, they got all
it's
those
fucking
people
stupid,
in line, but it's what it is.
Yeah, I hear you.
But you know, that's getting ready to change. The economy is definitely contracting.
And then they make money off. They make so much money off those parts. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Well, yeah, my oil filter's $95 or whatever.
Yeah, and they got so much leeway because their profit margin is so fucking huge. You know, so they're like, oh well, it was 110, but we'll hook you up for 80. They're still fucking killing it on.
So
you know?
I was listening to this thing the other day, and this guy was talking about his Bugatti Veyron.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Well, why'd you get rid of it?" And he said, "Well, you know, the guy that designed the Bugatti, his name's Pierre or something, you know." And he's like, "This is the absolute best car ever made." He said they just didn't miss anything. And he said, "Well, you agree this is the nicest, best, blah 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 car." He goes, "In certain regards, you know." And he goes, "Well, why did you sell it?" He said, "Because the cost of ownership was so high." And so what they did with the Bugatti Veyron was, it cost them in the end supposedly like $5 million to make the car, and they were selling them for $1 million. So each car they lost like $3 million or $4 million building it and selling it, right? And so then there's this kind of conspiracy theory. That's why the brakes and everything costs, like a brake job on a Bugatti is like $50,000, you know? And
because
so
they're trying to make their money back
they're
on
trying
parts?
to get it back. And so I feel like maybe Dodge and these guys have done that a little bit too. You know, for a while they kind of like to make more money. They like, okay, we'll be the only one to sell the filter, or we'll be the only one to, you know, have this, blah, 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 you know. And so they get more competitive up front on the sales part. But then, you know, printer companies, they'll give you the fucking printer. Printers are almost free. You ever go buy a printer? Oh, they're the best deal in the world, man. It comes with ink, everything. It's $26.
Fucking ink cartridges.
And then you go back to
$82.
get ink the next time, and it's 2,100 times cost, you know, to get that going. Yeah,
100%.
so, yeah, that's the whole like printer. Even 3D printers are that way. You can buy a pretty decent 3D printer for like $20,000, you know, something that's nice, you know, that you can run. But the cartridges for it, $600 a piece.
Did you say 20,000? Like it was not. That's a lot of money.
But that's like an entry level one. That's an okay one, yeah.
That's a lot of money. You're trying to sell it to me like the cost of the printer was nothing.
Not
and the
for
cartridges
like,
were high.
I'm not suggesting you buy this to go home and print a fucking Frisbee. I'm saying you have an engineering company, you want to do some rapid prototyping, and you got some derelict.
I'm talking about like a home 3D printer. That's what I was looking at.
That is never going to be practical. Yeah, that was the dream when I was. Yeah, you just be able to print your own basketball out. Yeah, it's not going to work. It's too expensive.
That'd be cool.
That's
what I always wanted. Can they make them cheap enough where I can own a little 3D printer?
And then every consumable item in the world you want.
Yeah.
Like you just need something. Like I need a steering wheel for my car. You just hit the button.
Fucking print one out, right? Make them supplies cheap enough. Well, that ain't never gonna happen. Everything keeps going this way, not this way.
Yeah, that would be the thing though. Like if you could just print stuff, what would be like the thing to print?
I don't know.
You would never print anything productive, you know.
No, it would just be all be stupid
You
shit.
would never print a rake.
No.
No.
I'd probably print some new earrings, you know.
It'd be that.
Some new lip rings, you know, whatever.
The printer's been going for like a couple of days now. What do you build? That big old fucking dick, you know, just out front, you know. Yeah, I built a
fucking
9-foot
stegosaurus for fucking,
yeah,
you know, a decoration for Cinco de Mayo.
Something like that.
Yeah, something just off the wall. Why the fuck?
That's why there's never going to be a market for it that's ever going to be sustainable, because the only people that would use it are dickheads, you know, like you and me.
Yeah.
And you'd be just sitting there, you know, just printing the worst thing.
Yeah, we'd never engineer anything. We'd just be fucking funny with
what do you print? I'm making a slide. I'm going to go from the 3rd story down to the 1st, you know. Like, it's going to take 21 years to build it. Yeah, that's why we got started yesterday.
You remember one of the first podcasts I was talking about that dude that always parks across from my house and sleeps in his car at night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so he hasn't been there in a long time. You know, I was wondering if he'd see my TikTok about him, you know, because your TikTok usually, if you make a video, it feeds, you know, people around you first, right? Like this chick I ran into at PetSmart. She sells me the cricket. She's like, oh shit, I seen your, you know, TikTok and blah, blah. And I seen the video of your wife dissecting the chicken, whatever. So I know it feeds the closest people first, right? So you might have seen the shit. Well, this guy, he parks, but in a different spot now. I seen him last night. And at about 3:30 in the morning, I hear a car door close, and I'm in the front room because it's my man cave. I'm playing my new Nintendo game I got for Christmas, Grand Theft Auto. You know, well, old Nintendo, but new to me, right? So playing San Andreas, right? And I think that was, 2004, right? Pretty old game. Anyways, so anyway, I'm playing the fucking game. Hear a car door shut. I look out the fucking window. Dude's walking away from his car, the Ford Focus in the neighborhood, you know, and I've always thought he lived in the neighborhood because he drives up that way, right? He's walking away. This morning his car's still there, windows down. It's raining, right? The windows were cracked. I drive by, I see his seat back, you know, like he had just, you know, woke up from his slumber, took off, and so I don't know if his battery might have died in the car last night, because he usually sits there with the key on, you know, listening to music or whatever he's doing, you know. But young kid, you know, I don't know. I still, like I said, I still don't know what this fucking guy's doing. It's a mystery to me. But he showed the fuck. No, I mean, he's probably just getting high, you know, wanting to just hang out and get high in his car.
What a terrible place to do that at.
I mean, yeah, but I don't blame him. I mean, fuck it.
I do.
What else are you doing that late at night, right? You might as well just be getting high in your car somewhere.
Definitely call it, please.
Why? You're not hurting nobody.
He's not helping anybody.
No,
either.
Of course not. But I mean, if he's out there like, you know, bumping his fucking music and, you know, having a party and other people were showing up, that might be a different story. But if he just sitting there minding his fucking business, there ain't nothing to fuck with him about. It's America. He's parked.
No, man. I'm just the opposite. I'm paying too much to live somewhere for people not. If I wanted to live in a parking lot, that's what I'd do.
But it's one guy.
Go get you a travel to a Winnebago, camp out at Walmart, and all these people be parking next to you. There's a parking lot.
No, I get that.
Like this dickhead shows up every night.
One guy, right?
Your house.
He doesn't bother me.
Clearly, probably your people.
I want to be friends with him, kind of. Yeah. I'm kind of confused on what he's doing. I want to know, kind of.
I mean, you could ask him.
But I really don't want to insult him by asking him either, right?
How insulting would that be? I'd be like, hey, dickhead, you're out in front of my house every night. You want to talk to me about that, you know?
That's America. He can park where he wants, you know?
Well, that's not how it works. If you call the police, they would come and see what's happening, you know.
Yeah, but they really couldn't kick him out if he's parked. I mean, really, what are they going to do? He's not breaking any laws. He was parked, you know, on the side of the road. I mean, it's not like a no parking sign. It's not a fire curb. He's allowed to just do that.
I guess he's just parking. He's not breaking law. Whatever.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, call the cops if he's doing nothing wrong. Then I look like the asshole, right?
I mean,
because he's just sitting there. They can't kick him out for sitting there.
I mean, that's kind of the downside of the byproduct of democracy is, you know damn well you're doing something wrong or stupid, but it's like because of the byproduct of democracy, it's like, oh well, you know, so well I could buy a gun and then you shoot the fucking school up, and it's like, well, I guess that was a bad idea. You know? And so it's like, yeah, just because you got the right to do it, just because you got the right to do it,
he's sitting in a car, he ain't shooting up a fucking school.
Yeah, but it's just like
fucking stop. That's not even the same fucking thing. He's
gonna end up shooting up the school, and you could have done something this whole time, knowing damn well this fucking dude shouldn't have been just sitting there.
No,
you could have been the one to stop it.
Maybe he needs a friend. Maybe I should go over there and jump in the passenger seat
Well, do
one
it.
night.
Don't sit here talking to me about it. Go over there, and when he
I'm
pulls
gonna
you in the
record
car and makes love to you, then that's gonna be a you thing. Who's calling?
Martin's calling.
We could put him on here. Let's do that. We've never done that. Oh wait, no, I don't have the button, do I?
I don't know.
Let me see if I can do it. We got nothing to lose.
Hold on. What's up?
What up? Dude, I got a viral video. I'm almost at 2,000 views.
Oh shit! There you go. I'm proud of you.
Tell him I'm at 1 million. I'm the man.
Hey, we're doing a podcast right now. Travis is over here at 1 million views on his page.
I'm a million viewer. Oh, it's here. You know what though? I never bought.
Are you tuned into the podcast?
On a video?
Yeah, he's got 1 million views,
I
bro.
don't have the thing. You know what? I never bought the thing.
No, a beer one.
Yeah, tell him I'm the man.
Yeah. Anyways, tune into the podcast. I gotta go, man. I gotta talk to the.
Wait, no,
I gotta
what's he
talk about
doing?
shit. I don't know. Ask him what he's doing.
Martin, what's happening?
Just over here in the Cave Creek, staying wet.
You know you missed your opportunity on those CT frames. I sold them right out from under you.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just less trash in my backyard. It's a win-win for everyone.
It wouldn't have been trashed out with money in your pocket. Listen, I got 1 million views on my video. You mad?
No, I'm actually very happy for you.
All right. Well, I appreciate
Hell yeah.
that.
I want all my friends to be famous, so then we could all just fucking do dumb shit all day together.
What are you doing with my tape?
I'm fixing it.
There's
It
nothing
was
wrong
bothering
with
the
it in
fuck
first place.
out of me because it was only half the fucking stream.
The Sharpie texture.
Honestly, cracking the mini bike code a little bit. I feel I have a small feeling that you might actually make some money with the electric mini bike.
With the what?
With the electric mini bikes, I think like he might actually make some money. Just because.
Well, that's one of us that thinks that's going to work out. I'm glad. I appreciate your support.
I mean, the real mini bikes, you ain't gonna make shit. But the electric ones, I feel like
Real
You
mini
might
bikes,
get a
you ain't
couple
never
of
going to
suckers.
convince these fucking crackhead tweaking motherfuckers that you're going to do something legal and it'll be easier to do. And they're all for it. Wait, okay, it's faster? Yeah. Easier? Oh, that sounds cool. And it's street legal? Yeah, it's street legal. There you go. Yeah, but it's about 10 times the cost. Well, fuck, man. I don't ride mini bikes because it's like anything but affordable. You know, they're priced in.
Yeah, that's true.
that's.
All right, hey,
I just seeing like the Vulcan and shit talk for $5,000. I'm like, well, fuck, dude, you underpriced that. You should be able to.
hey, bro, tune into the podcast. We got like 38 viewers this week. All right, gotta
Yeah,
go.
We're
Bye.
famous. What Sharpie say? Is he done with your thing?
What?
Wasn't he building something for you or something?
He was cutting down some. It was shaving some metal for
What did
me
he say?
today.
What did he say?
What?
He texted you while we were on
Oh,
the phone?
Sharpie. He said my pegs are done.
Oh.
He had two
Powder
peg.
coated?
Well, no. I needed them shaved down because they were too thick for the axle,
Right.
and I bought them. They're for a bicycle and they're thread on. So he shaved down about. I don't know how much. I'm not a fucking measure or a metal guy. I don't even know how to read the fucking tape measure. All the little lines.
Why do you always struggle with that word?
What?
Measure.
It's measure.
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 Measure?
Measure. I didn't say major.
When you grew up in the
Measure.
manger, you majored it? It's measure.
You see that picture I posted of that dinosaur nativity scene?
No.
Oh, that was so cool.
Right on.
I seen that in someone's front yard for Christmas. Pretty dope.
Dinosaurs,
Nativity scene.
you know why they aren't still here?
I don't believe they ever existed, but
Fuck, you think all the bones come from? They just built them?
well, they just found
3D
this.
printer?
They found this random fucking bone, and then all of a sudden you get this T-Rex in the museum. Oh, that came from this.
Maybe they 3D printed it.
It's a little too far fetched for me. I don't think they were here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because what would have killed those off? They would have still just been here. There
Well,
was
see,
nothing for them to kill them off.
They lack the ability to plan.
No.
That's what the difference with us.
They
right? We
blame it
plan.
on that fucking big boom or bang or whatever the fuck that the
Maybe they ran out of
Scientologists
food.
fucking
Like
say.
that thing's got to be like imagine okay, but wouldn't it be the opposite? Like for example, right now, if there was no food, who would live longer, me or you?
Me.
Because you got more.
I have stored up fat to live off of. My
so
body
how
will
did
eat itself
if
longer.
there was no food, then how did the dinosaurs not outlive humans? So it couldn't have been a food shortage.
True, because they would just ate the humans.
No, but I'm just saying, like the dinosaurs, like they got so much more storage going on, so they could live longer, right?
Yeah, and plus reptiles just don't die. You ever try to kill a reptile?
Yeah, I tried to jerk off an alligator one time, and
I'm just saying, man, you can have a pet lizard and not feed that fucker for about 8 months.
if anybody
Motherfucker still
knows,
be
it's
alive.
you.
You know, they go into hibernation mode.
But yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like because we've solved the Egyptian shit last time,
Yeah, true.
so like
They were definitely tweakers.
100%.
Yep.
It couldn't have maybe not been had to be tweakers. They could have been like LSD or something like that or whatever. You know,
They were definitely on drugs.
some
to get
kind of
done
something.
what they got
Yeah,
done.
you know, to
for
get
sure.
that kind of shit and with that kind of precision. You know, you can't go around being that precise unless you're super fucked up. So I feel like we could probably solve the dinosaurs. So it couldn't have been global warming because humans would have died too. What if humans killed them all? Like the Mayans.
No.
Mayans bad. Maybe that's why they built the pyramids. A dinosaur came and then they were like fighting from a high ground. Hear me out on this one. You ever see a stadium fight? I don't
No.
give a fuck how small you are. If you're the one that's above, you always
win. According to what? Hollywood?
No, just watch any stadium fight.
On what?
Like if you're at a football stadium and there's people fighting.
True. It's always the
guy up top.
Top.
Fucking rock your
True.
world. He's
He's
up
got
there.
the-
It looks like
I think he's got gravity on his side.
yeah, he looks like a Vander Holyfield, just like you know. And the guy downstairs is trying to like get his footing, not fall back. He's just at a complete.
True.
So maybe these tweaker ass fucking Mayans, right, built the pyramid, and then the dinosaurs kept coming around going, and then they fuck around and found out. And then so what happened with the dinosaurs was the tweaker Mayans killed them, right? It's brilliant. And it makes sense because like half the time when you figure out where dinosaurs actually came from, I'm pretty sure it's the Southwest. That's the shit where the Mayans were. They were right here where we're standing. We're like, oh, it used to be rabbit cotton fields or whatever. Before that, this is where the Mayans killed the dinosaurs. This was a dinosaur hunting ground. Mayans hunted dinosaurs because they probably got good at like killing elk and all this. They wanted a fucking challenge. All right, you're going to be the man? You get yourself a T-Rex.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, give me another fucking bump. And then next thing you know,
yep, killing T-Rexes.
fucking, and they would be easy to get too. Like it would be hard, like just to overtake them. But I feel like you could trick them easy as shit. You can lure, because that's one thing about reptiles. They're dumb as shit, right?
Yeah.
Like a snake, or they're just so instinctive. They ain't thinking about nothing. Alligator,
True.
right? You ever see the guy like get the alligator and put him to sleep, and you know,
wrestling him and
yeah. So like come here, boy. T-Rex right in the fucking hole every time. You know,
true.
and
On another topic, you ever been to one of those drive-through light shows?
fuck them things.
They're great.
For who? For the light show owner?
No, for the people in the car to
You
enjoy.
couldn't pay me. Oh, I've been to them. Been to it, dude.
We went to one Christmas Eve because it's tradition.
On the west side too.
No, the one we went to was actually at the Old Water World, 43rd and Pinnacle Peak. They did one there this year.
What is it?
The Old Water World. It's
Right.
not Water World anymore. Six Flags Zones. It's called Hurricane Harbor now. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. 43rd and Pinnacle.
Right.
It's right there, right by my house. Great. Nobody was in line. Fucking amazing. Went
Wait.
right through. Took
And
the
you-
kids, you know, and then you turn in your radio to the music. The music
No,
goes
on
with the
that
lights.
side of town, everybody's got a system. Why is a system still a thing? But they all got systems in their cars.
No,
I'd be
no one
impressed
has
if everybody over there could turn their own system down so you could listen to the fucking light show program.
This wasn't Westgate. This was
That's the same thing.
no, it's not.
That side of town's all the
No.
same. It's exactly
Now,
the
once
same.
you get far enough north, it changes.
Yeah, maybe Winslow.
You're fucking retarded. But no, those drive-through lights
Yeah.
are fucking cool, man.
For
Way
who?
cool.
You must have been stoned.
I was stoned.
Yeah.
There's just so much.
And you were
fun.
driving.
Yeah. What?
You guys and that bullshit. Back to the thing. Fuck that thing. And then I went to the one in Tempe. It's you might as well go to IKEA. It's IKEA for cars. That's all it is. Okay, start here.
No, but you watch
And
the
you get
lights
stuck.
with the music, and it's
No,
just
no
enticing.
thanks.
It's a good time, man.
Nah, if that was free, I wouldn't go.
You're It's
No
something
thanks.
to do. Why are you such a Scrooge? What
No.
would you rather do?
Than that?
Like a Christmas tradition. Like what would be fun? When I was a kid, we drove around, looked at Christmas lights, all the rich houses. There'd be a certain street,
Yeah.
everyone lighted them up. That was fun. So these drive-through light shows, you only got to
Yeah.
drive to one spot. I don't have to drive to
Nah.
multiple neighborhoods.
See, I go to like Saguaro and watch sunset. South Mountain, watch sunset.
There's no Christmas involved in that. You can go to that all year round.
Yeah, but you
I'm
never
talking
do.
about a Christmas tradition.
Yeah, go look at a bunch of shitty lights strung together, wasting electricity for no reason at
You're
all,
just
and
such
then
a-
time it to music. And it's always like, cool. It ain't like you're gonna go see the what's it called, the orchestra, the what's the band?
I know who you're talking about.
It's
Yeah.
it'll come to me later.
Uh-huh.
The Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you're gonna some dickhead times the fucking lights. Jingle bell, jingle bell. And then you're gonna go. And the only reason it's halfway fucking cool is because you're stoned. The kids are like, "This is bullshit."
Kids love it.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
like,
they
"Oh,
love
this is
it.
great.
Yeah.
This is so much better than nothing." This sucks.
You're such a Scrooge. It's such a
No.
fun time.
No, it's not a good. There's nothing good about it. I don't know why anybody would do it. Literally, there's not a good side to it.
You're just.
Maybe.
He said, man.
But whatever. You want to go stand in line. But it's funny. You won't stand in line for anything of like notoriety. You won't go to Costco and stand in line
Yeah,
and
but
actually get like a good deal on quality stuff.
there wasn't in line though. You just drove through.
It was always in line on them things.
No, not this one.
Yeah.
Not on Christmas Eve. Everybody didn't go then. Found the ticket.
No thanks.
Now watch. I'm gonna tell all the two viewers. Now watch. Next year there's gonna be a line. I told everyone.
Yeah, no, the secret's out.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I find all those holidays overrated. New Year's is another one, right? So that's coming up.
I don't like New Year's. I don't go out for it.
New Year's is as dumb as it gets.
My buddy David around the corner, he has a party and they like do this like bottle exchange. So it's all right, but I always get a bottle of something I can't consume because it's all alcohol.
Right.
And I have to bring a bottle of alcohol, so it's kind of a lose situation for me. But it's still fun.
Right.
They got their family over there and friends, and they got snacks, and it's a cool time. But as far as going out for New Year's, God, I'm totally agreeing with you there. I would never.
Okay.
It is so stupid, and even if you're sober driving, you're gonna get killed by a drunk driver that night. It's almost a guaranteed.
It's that. It's
How did Mike die? He was sober 14 years. Well, on New Year's Eve, a drunk driver just creamed his fucking ass.
It's that. Yeah, there's. I hate the fakeity of it all. It's like everybody got these New Year's resolutions. See, I'm a resolution person. I make them all the time. I do a resolution on Tuesday. You know what I mean? Just because. What's going on? Yeah, as of June 15th, motherfucker, I'm starting a diet. And then on the 17th, hey, fuck the diet. That's over. And from now on, I am no longer cutting my hair.
Oh my God.
3 days later, I got some new shit. Everybody waits. Oh yeah, January 1st. What are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna get financially savvy. Dave Ramsey's got a new program out. I'm gonna join the fucking smart school university of blah blah blah. And that shit. Here's the thing: most people do a diet, right, in January.
Mm-hmm.
But if you ask yourself, when do you actually want to look good? Well, you want to look good on the beach.
Summer.
Right? Summertime. So you start in January. You got January, February, March, April, May, maybe June. Really July,
7
and August.
months, yeah.
7 fucking months to fuck that diet up, right?
Or you could do really good, and then by the time summer came, you could actually look.
No, you're gonna look like a tweaker by then. That's too much diet, right? You're gonna be.
You gotta start in
You
April.
ain't have no fucking teeth. That's the thing to do. If you're gonna do a legit summer bod, start your stupid off ass at fucking April or May. Give yourself 60 days. Because goddamn well, what's up? Okay, February, March. You failed 3 times over, gave up.
And then you're going to gain the weight back and then even more by the time summer comes around.
Yeah, you already hit that crash, came back. And at that point, the only thing you're fit for is a Carnival cruise. You take your fat ass on Carnival cruise, you fit in well. That is like a floating fucking Walmart. That's where all the trashiest fucking people
I want to go on a cruise so bad.
Oh, you'd fit in great. Bring your fucking Crocs with your fucking lights on the front. Your sorry ass would fit in perfect on a fucking Carnival cruise.
You ever been on one?
Fuck no, I'm not going.
How do you know it's really like that? Then?
I see the TikTok people are stuck. Every other day, somebody falls off and they got to go back for them. Fuck a cruise. That is for poor people to have vacation. You might as well take your sorry ass to Rocky Point.
Dude, it's fun. It's all inclusive. Everything's fucking free when you pay.
No, that's what it is. It's all priced in. That is what poor people do for fucking holidays.
You go to the buffet
No thanks.
fucking 8 times a day.
If
right?
I'm that goddamn broke, that's where I'm going for vacation. I need those 2 weeks for work too, because obviously I couldn't hit my mark in the other 50 weeks. I need 2 more weeks of work so that I'm not so fucking hard up and broke ass fucking.
You're telling me you got way more issues than the
fucking. I saved up all year. What are you gonna do? Oh, shit, I didn't spend 50 weeks working for nothing. Well, what the hell are you gonna do? I'm gonna get on this floating fucking Walmart. It leaves out of Houston. Where are you going? We're going to Rocky Point, motherfucker. You could drive there. Yeah, what you do is
the party's the cruise, not the destination.
Yeah, I swam with dolphin. There's that one fucked up dolphin. The oil spill came through last year. Fucked his ass up. He's still in the net. You know, you go by the fisherman. Yeah, fuck. Cruises are for poor ass.
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to go.
You gotta have nothing better to do.
Well, yeah, it's a fun.
We'll get to the fun part.
You're just cruising. It's
the
fuck cruise.
No, you are with the dumbest, brokest, worthless fucking people. You ever look at that's like where World Star shit started. World Star, that shit started on cruises. That's exactly that is the fucking origination of it.
Oh my god!
Where do you think it started? Honey Boo Boo. They found her ass on a cruise.
Oh, they fucking did.
She was the fucking captain. Honey Boo Boo was a fucking cruise ship captain. She ran for Spirit of the Sea on Carnival. I swear to God.
Well, she did.
Yeah, she was a cruise ship captain, and they took her
ass.
sorry ass and put her in a trailer, and they made a TV show. No, that's probably not true. My point is, fuck a cruise. We should go. They have like.
You really want to? I want to go.
My problem is my time's so short, especially like with Carla's work schedule. So when we go on a trip, we need to go on a trip. You know, back in the day, I had the liberty with my time. Yeah, I'll take a shitty vacation. Now I don't get as many, so they got to be good. You know,
I mean, any vacation to me is good because I don't really take them.
You're not going on a cruise anyways.
Why not?
For one, you don't even go on fucking airplanes. How are you going to get to the cruise? You think they're going to leave it on Salt River?
Leave from San Diego.
They go right down to Colorado?
Leave from San Diego. I drive there.
Where are you going to go from San Diego? Catalina Island?
Alaska? I don't know.
Alaska? You could go a 9-month cruise? We're going to go up to Eastern Passage? Fucking dickhead.
What?
You might make it to fucking Seattle.
I'll do a Seattle cruise. I don't care.
Yeah, I went out of San Diego. Where'd you end up? Long Beach? Fucking stupid ass. Fucking yeah, we cruised all the way up California.
There's gotta be an Alaskan cruise.
You realize how fucking big California is? It would take a month to get to Alaska.
Not. They do like an 11-day cruise, I think, there and back.
It'd take you a month to fucking drive, and those cruise ships go like 9 knots. That's assuming no wind.
How much is 9 knots?
About 6 miles an hour. You fucking dickhead! You're gonna go from fucking Tijuana to we're gonna go up to the fucking Antarctica.
Juneau.
Take you a fucking
Alaska.
year and a half.
Oh fuck! I swear there's an Alaskan cruise.
Yeah, there is. They fucking leave right out of Vancouver. Fucking dickhead.
I don't even think I can get into Canada. God, they're so strict with their borders. They don't fuck around.
They test you on that shitty ass weed you smoke. So we don't fucking let that in here.
Oh, drunk addicts, stay back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so back to the thing. So you can't go on a cruise because you're not even willing to go on a plane. And you're not telling me you're willing to drive to Houston, which is about a 19-20 hour drive from right here. You go drive the fuck there to get on the floating Walmart. And here's the bitch about Houston. You're going straight south. Where are you going? Down the goddamn Gulf of Mexico, but on the other side.
Panama Canal.
I mean, go ahead. Go see how nice that is.
I don't know.
You're going to come back with fucking malaria, syphilis, everything.
You're going to get it all?
Yeah, because when you got malaria, like, I'm dying anyway, so I might as well get a couple of these hookers, and then by the time you do that, you got syphilis.
So let's talk about something that happened today. I'm no longer welcome to sell on Facebook Marketplace.
You got banned?
I got banned.
See, I hate it. I'm going to tell you right now, I sympathize with it. I'm sorry. Honestly, like my condolences.
I'm kind of upset because I found a lot of deals on there a lot of times, and
That happened to me.
I'd sell a lot of stuff
That
on
happened
there.
to me. What do you think? Did Jimmy Harmon ban you too?
No, it was because that Harley doesn't have a title, and it goes against their community standards. I fought it and had them review it, but I haven't gotten the answer back yet. It just happened today.
It'll take time.
I know.
About a month and a half.
It's just aggravating. I'm going back to Craigslist. I'm bringing Craigslist back. That place was fucking great. Never had an issue on there. Post what you want, right? It was like the newspaper. I mean, I hate getting censored.
You
Now
gonna post in the newspaper?
I'm getting censored for selling items. It's so fucked up.
Dude, back in the day, you used to be able to sell stolen shit, and now they're cracking down on it, and that's a real problem.
It really is.
Motherfuckers.
There's a lot of money in stolen goods.
Dude, you should ride that Harley on your cruise. Fuck a cruise.
This
Ride a
is,
Harley to Alaska.
this shit's not stolen though.
Um,
It's kind of a gray area. It's borrowed from the finance company and I'm paid for, but the finance company's the devil. They already made so much money on that thing. Doesn't matter, you know.
Yeah, no. I mean,
And they got insurance too, so fuck them, you know.
that goes on. But that sucks the whole getting banned on Facebook because I had that happen to me, and yeah, that's a real big deal. It's unfortunate that because there's like a saying, right? It's like freedom of press is reserved for those that own one. Meaning, if you own the newspaper, then you have the freedom of press. But a regular person can't go out and just publish a story or print a story, right?
True.
And so if you take somebody's ability to buy and trade away, which on a bigger scale, what's going to happen long term is when all the currency becomes digital at some point, or like, let's say vehicles become digital, right? Which they are, they just turn your shit off. Oh, we saw you were speeding. For 1 month, you can't drive your car. And now, meanwhile, you can't get your insulin. You can't, I don't know. That's kind of far-fetched, a little bit of a conspiracy.
No, that's how it's going to be.
Down a rabbit hole, but that's what it's going to be. And people love it. They love it,
They
And,
really do because they keep signing up for more of it.
yeah, they want more censorship.
And I don't know why.
Yeah, I know people want more censorship, more restrictions. They want more of other people to make decisions for them,
Oh, so let me tell you some other good news.
Yes.
They have now stopped forcing the robot at Circle K. They hired a cashier, an extra cashier, to actually run the register because so many people were refusing to use the robot. And I was one of them. So I took a part in making that happen. And I'm actually really, really happy about it. That was a real problem for me.
Yeah, but okay, hold on. Start over. The whole point, you motherfucker, the whole point of a convenience store is convenience,
Yes.
right? So you, being a lazy ass person that you are somebody that is super into convenience, right? There was a big push in the 80s that this new automatic teller machine, right, was going to take people's jobs. It was going to be a real problem. And people were up in arms about it. And now you fast forward, it's like, man, this is great. I don't have to go deal with that bitch over there wearing 3 masks because she's got COVID. I'm going to go right here to this machine. I'm going to tell the machine what I want. I'm going to get some money out. And it's going to be great.
Okay.
Gas pumps. There's still 1 or 2 states. Oregon's one, I think Maine. You can't pump your own gas.
Really?
And it is a fucking nightmare. Wait for dickhead to come over after he gets done smoking his fucking Camel Light over to the East 40 to come pump your gas. Once he gets there, he fills your shit halfway up with diesel, and you realize you got a fucking, a need unleaded, right? Civilization is advanced, and we need to automate certain things.
Not
right?
that.
The Roomba, don't get me wrong. They're not going to do as good a job as a cleaner, but the Roomba's got some value to it, right? The blender. I love being able to push that fucking button and not have to sit there and shake to fucking jerk off my smoothie in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
It. Yeah.
So now all of a sudden it comes to the gas station, which is called a convenience store. And the whole point is, right, that's why the Fry's, the reason Fry's have gas is they went to the convenience stores and said, hey, you guys don't sell groceries. If you guys start selling groceries, we'll start selling gas. And they said, hey, fuck you. We're going to sell milk and eggs like a lot of places do. And so then, guess what? People didn't go to the grocery store. So the grocery store said, we'll start selling gas, right? It's just competition between the two. But so long story short, it's a convenience store. Anything to make that any faster, I'm for it. Fuck Circle K.
I go there for social. The main reason I go there.
That is not a goddamn social club. It is not speed dating. It is not for you to hit on the fucking
No,
cashier.
the main reason I go there is to talk, to have a bullshit conversation.
So you go there like,
Oh yeah, I want to hang out.
yeah, your psychologist works at Circle K.
No, I used to hang out with Cody. I brought him to poker a couple times, and he
That
moved.
was a nightmare. I remember.
But I used to sit there and talk to him. He worked a graveyard shift. We'd just sit there and have a 2-hour conversation sometimes.
I mean, you're missing. Yeah, Circle K. I don't think.
So you can't take away my friends that I socialize with.
So
Because if I walk into the store and there's nobody working there,
you're part
and
of
the
the
socialist, I'm gonna leave.
You're
I can't.
part of
I'm
the
not gonna shop there. You know,
You're part of the problem.
there has to be human interaction, or else everyone's gonna
Nothing
go
worse.
fucking crazy.
Nothing worse, right? The reason I leave the house in the morning is to go and hunt, kill, come back, and cook. You know what I mean? Like roasted duck doesn't come flying in through the window.
You're not trying to make friends.
No, I got shit to do. And I got Dumb and Dumber in front of me 3 times talking about, what do you think is going to happen this weekend? Oh, I know the Packers are playing. Oh, the Bears.
I don't talk
you
about sports, but
and that bullshit. I got a meeting in 20 minutes. I want your sorry, stupid ass to ring up my eclair. And this Pepsi.
not everything has to be about meetings and money, man. We can have a little bit of
No,
joy
but there's a time
throughout
and
the
place.
day.
There's a time and place for everything.
Maybe that's my time and place.
Now, if I want to chop it up, I'm gonna do it with you. I can't wait to get home and see my girlfriend. Right? We're gonna chop it up.
I like to make all the friends though.
No, you want to go and talk to a dickhead fucking guy
Yeah.
that's going nowhere as fast as possible. He's sitting there covered in Cheeto dust from jerking off all day in his mom's basement playing fucking Fortnite.
Yeah.
And now
And then
you're the guy in front of me going, hey, dude, did you see what happened on Twitch? And he's going, yeah. And I'm going, I want to buy this shit.
and I give him my username so he can request to be my friend on Fortnite.
No,
It's
man.
all a good time.
You could fuck up a good thing fast with that bullshit.
No, I'm just.
Oh man, the other day, and then nothing better. Circle K. You got one person there running the register. The manager, who's the smart one, they're doing inventory.
Yeah, they're usually in the back
lines
office doing
backed up out the door,
something.
and you got Dumb and Dumber. You know, in our culture, hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Good, thanks. That's it.
That's it.
Hi, how are you?
That's all that's allowed.
Not bad for a Tuesday. Might rain next week. Yeah, that's what they said. I was riding my bike today on the way to work, and you know what? I got a flat tire stop. The guy that I was talking to said, am I chopping it up? It's a fucking convenience store. So yeah, I'm all for that thing. The only thing I don't like about it is you can't buy alcohol without the light going off. And now you gotta wait for fucking
ID verification.
yeah, Mr. Bean over here to come and like ring you out.
I didn't know that because I don't ever use it and I don't buy alcohol. So I wouldn't
it's a
know.
nightmare. It takes even longer to do that.
So then what's the point of your stupid fucking robot machine then, right? If you can't even buy your alcohol, which is
Hey.
the one reason you're walking in that fucking store.
Anything to make a convenience store more convenient?
But it's not making it more convenient if they gotta bring someone over now to check your ID at the robot.
But when that dude's only got the mental capacity of a peanut, and he's running that one, and now he can kind of jump back and forth. If it helps expedite it at all, I'm a proponent of it.
I stopped doing the alcohol deliveries on the Uber Eats because
Why?
I kept having to scan my ID because it wouldn't scan other people's IDs, and then I
What
was just
about
like,
scanning ID?
you have to scan it on your phone, and it won't let you complete the delivery unless you age verify. They can't just trust your word for it, though, right? You got to scan the customer's ID, take a picture of all this bullshit. Now I just don't even deliver the fucking alcohol anymore. It's too much of a fucking trouble. I want to drop it at the fucking door, take the
Yeah.
picture, and I want to leave. Right? I don't want to
You know,
sit there
here's-
and scan fucking IDs all night.
Dude, honestly, like, if you can't drink and drive to the store, then you don't deserve more alcohol.
Well, and that's the one thing. No, listen. That's the one thing is they asked me on the app
No.
when I was delivering. They said to check the customer for sobriety, and I said, "I'm not checking. I'm not gonna."
Clearly they're
no.
fucked up. They ordered the $91 worth of White Claws on the app.
That's
you know
what I'm
this
saying.
motherfucker is
So
smashed.
you think I'm gonna sit there and be like, "You're too fucked up at your own house for me to deliver more
Yeah.
alcohol"? No, I'm delivering you until you get alcohol poisoning. I don't give a fuck.
You show up and the chick thinks you're smoking ass hot. Was she sober? Of course. You gave me 3 blowjobs.
Fucking retarded. But
Got 4.5
I'm just saying,
blowjobs.
it literally tells me in the app I have to agree that the customer's sober before I can continue. And I just think that's bullshit.
No,
Because they're staying
There's
at home,
a-
they're doing the right thing. They're drunk in their
No,
house. They're allowed
that's
to
a-
be drunk in their house.
that's a pothead that started drinking yesterday, right? Because here's the difference between potheads and alcoholics, right? One, there's a lot of differences, but let's go to the main one. Potheads wait till they're out of weed to realize that they're fucking out of weed. Potheads show up with nothing but the fucking habit. Hey man, can I bum my head off that? And a lighter. And can you give me some of those Cheetos? It's like you knew you were gonna get high. You got no fucking weed. You got no lighter, and you know goddamn well you get the munchies every time. You never
ain't got
not
no
get 'em.
snacks.
Your snack game is off. So now your stupid ass wants me to take you to Whataburger, and I gotta spot you $4 for that.
Yeah.
Alcoholic? No. Hey, we're getting fucked up tonight. We got 2 bottles of this, one of that, right? And
I get you.
they
But
plan
how come we were always running out of the dive bars though to hit the fucking Circle K at 1:58 in the morning, right?
Keep the party going.
Yeah, exactly. Alcoholics were never prepared for the whole night. I remember
No, that's
drinking and
young-
trying to run it, and we never had enough.
That's a young alcoholic. That's some rookie
Yeah.
shit. No, nowadays, when you ever hit me, oh, what's going on? Shh. No, man, I'm fucking Circle K stopped selling beer at 2, and I'm out. I'm already been in bed for 4.5 hours by then.
Well, because you're lame. That has nothing
No.
to do with drinking.
No,
Old drinking and young
I'm
drinking.
already the fuck asleep, you know? Yeah, no. That's the difference. Weed people, they plan to fuck. I mean, they fail to plan. They fucking stoners, and they'll wait, and they'll finally get some weed and realize, I ain't got no rap. Daniel sorry ass will have the best weed in the whole universe.
He ain't got no cones.
No cones. Now he's got to drive to the only smoke shop that's open in Eloy to get a fucking cone because he had to get the weed with the red ball hairs in it or whatever, you know. Had to be the premium dye. Oh, I got this. Look at this fucking crystal, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an aggravating.
Alcoholics are generally prepared, but
I mean, it helps that you can buy the same alcohol on every corner. It ain't like you go, this one you get Bud Light that's better. That one, you know, it's all the same. There's a little bit more continuity in the alcohol supply.
yeah, true.
So I give it that. But it's also, here's another big difference. Alcoholics generally, myself being one, right? Nobody thinks that shit's cute just to drink in the morning, right? Nobody thinks that shit's cute. Myself, what the fuck you mean drink in the morning? Don't you have to go to work?
Yeah.
Right? Maybe once in a while I go play some golf. Stoners, they get fucking high in the morning. They do everything. Fuck, wake up, wake and bake. You never heard somebody say, wake and fucking shoot or wake and get smashed. You know, some bullshit. Maybe, you know, some super hardcore like native or some gangster ass motherfucker.
I mean, true.
You
True.
know? So that's another thing about it. These motherfuckers do it all day. I just need enough beer to last me from like 5 to 9.
Speaking of the fucking, you said there's every kind of beer on the corner, right?
Yeah.
Every corner. When did that like expensive beer get popular, right? Because when I was still drinking, it was you had Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Lite,
We say like the draft. I mean the craft.
all these IPAs and this craft shit. When did that become? Is that like that's got to be a new thing, right?
As soon as guys that wore flannels and had big beards started making love to one another, right after that.
I mean, because back in the day, you wanted craft beer, Blue Moon. That was like the best you got.
It still is as good as it gets.
You know, you get an orange in it,
Yeah.
right? But now you got all this fucking
That's that
such
trendy-
and such brewery,
Yeah,
and
no,
everybody.
that's
This is the best, and I got
trendy
this
hipster bullshit.
California cream beer and all this shit, right? And it's like, what the fuck?
It ain't worth shit. Yeah, no, I was at Arizona.
6-pack is $18. Are you fucking kidding me?
I went to Arizona Wilderness today for lunch, and the guy that I was with ordered a Michelob Ultra, and they like laughed him out of the place. We don't have Michelob Ultra. We have a Pilsner. Pilsner's a German word, means to lay down. So this beer's been aged for 900 years, and my grandfather is great fucking whatever, you know. Blow me. Shut up with your stupid fucking whack
And
ass.
they didn't have Ultra?
Of course not. No. And then they got something that's close, you know. You make it in-house. It's a seasonal thing, and this is a specialty item.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whatever happened to just drinking Bud or Bud Light or
Well, I'm
Coors
still
Light?
doing that.
I
That's
just-
what I do.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
drinking right here, Ultra.
I don't understand it. Who's got fucking money to spend on
I
on
mean,
fucking beer like that? You know?
We all got.
Unless you're drinking one, I could see it.
But
But
see, that's the whole
most
thing.
people drinking beers, they're
Yeah.
drinking fucking
When it-
6 to 12 a night, you know?
And that's the big difference between weed and beer, right? For me, drinking is kind of an event. So there's this thing called drinkability. I might set out to have 10 of them. Stoners want to just get so fucking high in 10 seconds. You know, and that's like all that new tweaker shit dabs. You ever watch a motherfucker do that? Oh, it's a rig.
Never done one.
That is a nice
meth
way
bomb.
to call a fucking glass dick
Yeah.
that you smoke weed out of. You know, you roll it up and wax and vaporize and methadone, and then no, just the outside's methadone, the inside's fentanyl, but in the bottom, dude, there's THC. Yeah, whatever. What the fuck ever. You know, that is a pot smoking fallacy. You know, I'm gonna go and get so damn high. But you know, alcoholics, nobody does that. They try to, you know, pace themselves. You know, hey, we're gonna have a little bit here. Nobody grabs the bottle.
I mean,
Oh, this is my rig.
what kind of alcoholics are we talking about? Because I know some alcoholics that just drink to get
That's-
blacked out drunk.
That's the far end of the spectrum. Talking about the
There's a
majority.
lot. I don't
Yeah,
know. I mean, I would
talking about
argue the majority wants to get fucked up. That's the ultimate goal.
I don't know. I know a lot of people would just like to have a few beers after work, and that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know, and those people wouldn't dream of that old cowboy coffee, Bailey's in the morning, and blah, blah. That's where it starts. Before you know
What?
it, then Bailey's in the morning.
Oh,
You know,
we used to go to a bar called Bailey's in the morning. They had dollar Bloody Marys. They opened at 6 a.m.
there's only 2 bars left that I know of.
This
Actually,
was at
3.
35th Avenue, Union Hills.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
there's 3 bars
I
I
don't know
know
if it
of.
still
One's
does
called
it.
Jolie's, one's the Yucca Tap Room, and I think one's called the Golden or Brass Rail or something. Those 3 bars, they start at 6 in the morning. Primarily what
Crazy.
it's for is for swing shift people. So they get off work at 5:30 a.m.
yeah, makes sense.
for those few people. But
Yeah.
what it serves is like your
It's not
buddy
swing.
Dave,
That's graveyard shift.
whatever you call it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Your buddy Dave, he's down there.
Before work, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, before everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
down
sure.
there just shaking in the parking lot. Can't wait till the door opens.
100%. And let me tell you, I was over at his house the other day, right? I fucking roll this blunt, and this fucking guy fucking drinking up a storm, right? Roll the blunt. Oh, I can't smoke much of that. I got people coming over for a meeting. I said, but you're sitting here hammered as fuck.
Oh,
It's so funny because he can completely function on that. You give him some of that fucking herb, you know, he's gonna be sky high, not knowing what the fuck he's talking about, you know.
yeah, he's got it going on.
That's
Gives me
just the
hope.
way it is.
Well, I gotta be up early. We're going to Colorado tomorrow. I got 10 things.
So what are
do
you
here
going
in
to
the morning.
Colorado for?
Check it out. I gotta see if it's even a real place.
I've been there. It's real. Been to Denver.
I'm gonna find out.
It's
I've been
pretty
in
cool.
Denver a bunch. Been to Durango. Never been to Telluride. So Carla and I can go check them out.
Are you gonna snowboard, or are you just going there?
Probably just go there. Gonna snowmobile for sure one day. Snowboarding is a pain in the ass. People will glamorize. That's one of those glamorized things.
It looks like a lot of work.
You know,
I don't want to do
People-
any of it.
and I've been there and I've done it. Like when I snowboarded in Vancouver, Canada. You know, you come down, you go, whoosh, and it's like, whoosh, whoosh, you know, and the snow's like this, and it's just like perfect weather. Okay, that shit goes on. Generally, what it is fucking ice skating, and it's nothing but crashing. You got 200 dickheads that have never done this before running into you.
They're all trying to do it.
And snowboards are heavy, and skis are heavy, and they're sharp. You know, it's a great fucking way to get hurt.
You can get fucked up.
Yep.
A lot of people get injured doing
Last
it.
time I was in Flagstaff, I'm coming down to boom. You know, some guy on skis
Just hit you?
just for no reason. It just took me
Fucked
out.
you up or what?
Oh, I was just.
God, I'd be pissed.
I was pissed, but what are you gonna do?
True. I mean, it's
He's an old guy, you know.
You
He's
signed
got
up
my
for
way.
it.
You hit me from the back. That's the work I got in your way, and I'm predictable.
I tried
I'm
to.
like this.
I
you know?
tried to pull that. You got in my way with that parked car on the
Yeah,
freeway.
you
The
smoked
judge
that car.
told me to get fucked.
Yeah, you know.
He said, "I don't give a fuck. You couldn't avoid it." I said it was raining. He says, "Like I said, you couldn't avoid it." I said, "I don't know. I guess not." I still
Yeah.
got the fucking ticket. You know, son
But
of a
it, but
bitch.
it's that. It's the when you're actually riding and now you're sweating. You know,
Uh-huh.
and you know the best part about snowboarding, the very best part about snowboarding, end of the day, take your boots off. You know, your feet hurt so
Really?
bad. Well, you gotta think about it. You're sitting like this, but then your knees are going over like that, and then you're
Yeah, because those boots are locked the fuck in.
and your ass is out. You know,
Uh-huh.
it's a weird
Uh-huh.
stance. So I'm
Kinda
not saying
reminds
I'm
me of
not
like
going,
that-
but I'm not going there too.
Do you remember that off-road mountain board skateboard where you would lock your feet in?
Yeah.
Kind of remind me of that. I
like-
rode one of those one time down like this dirt hill.
Yeah.
It was a horrible experience. Never want to ride one again.
Yeah, so but no, go check it out. We're staying at a super cool place.
You're staying at a resort up there?
Mhm.
What's it called?
Something mountain resort or something. Mountain Lodge.
You don't even know the name. How you gonna find it? I'm so lost.
I'm gonna look it up when we get close. But then there's a gondola that goes all the way across into town.
Why are you going through Page? Why aren't you going through New Mexico?
Got an extra day. Never been.
Oh yeah, the way through New Mexico sucks anyways. You don't need to see none of that shit. There's
Yeah,
nothing
no.
there to see.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go the other way. So, all right, our time's up.
Are we leaving?
I gotta go.
Hey, we got a viewer though.
We got one. Well, I appreciate all everybody's support. Thanks for.
Someone said sprockets are ready.
Oh, that must be Chris Powers.
About fucking time.
Chris Powers got us handled. So,
Fucking lazy motherfuckers.
later, skaters.
Love you.